I have made some bad mistakes in my time, but that breaks, and I'll bet I've had way more fun than you.
And let's start our live stream. So hello there and welcome back to another exciting episode of Bissoff Plays Minecraft. I am Bissoff and this is me as I play Minecraft on single player worlds and the Minecats server. I'll be streaming on Twitch Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, even though this one is at 9. Search for Bissoff Plays or click that link in the description below this video. If you have a moment, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and if you feel, give a like and or a dislike on this video. And if you're feeling adventurous, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. So let's give a quick shout out, tell everybody we're doing the live stream. And hit that. Boom. So there we are streaming, and people know we're streaming now, and no one cares, and I don't care if they care. So today's original plan was to make a couple videos, one or two, maybe live stream, about the other servers. And I was going to look in on Creative, Left to Die, Skyblock, maybe look at Vanilla and Underworld. But I got 17 minutes of one video made, and I just realized I had a seething hatred for Creative. I just don't get it. You've got unlimited resources and unlimited everything. You can fly. You've got every potion at your disposal. You got every enchant at your disposal. It doesn't matter. You can do anything you want. Where's any challenge in it? And besides that, all you're doing is finding stuff that you saw on YouTube or someone's video, or you saw someone else do it, and you're just copying those builds over and over. There's no real rhyme or reason. You know, I've seen giant Pikachus or giant statues of Link a million times. Don't need to see another one. I just don't care for it, and I really don't like it. So I got mad. I actually got pissed at myself for making the video, and I'm just deleting it. I also tried to do a little bit about Left to Die, and I'm sorry, but it's just killing zombies. Not even in creative ways. You're just hitting them in the face with a sword and killing them. Maybe you get a bow and you're shooting them. I can do that here. You know, you're not even living amongst it. I thought you could actually go out in the wild and live on the wild server somewhere and fight zombies, like be zombie hordes all around you, and you're trying to live there, but it's not. There's an area you can build in and store your goods in, but it's protected from zombies, so not very much fun. So it's pretty much just killing zombies, and then when you're not killing zombies, you're storing your stuff. I got upset making that video. I got mad. I got irate. I screamed. I could not save the video. I had to throw it away. I went to Skyblock, and I just stood there like, this is an island. Survive on it. I couldn't get worked up even for an instant on it. It doesn't make any sense there. You're just... I don't even want to know how Skyblock works. I don't care. I decided to jump on the vanilla server because vanilla is just like what we're doing here, but no mods. You know, nothing modified. There's no added things to it, but it was nighttime and I was going to die instantly, so I didn't feel like watching it and finishing that video. And I realized I don't like the other servers. I don't care about them enough to even tell people what they're about and what they do. I know people love creative. There are more people on creative than there are on survival. Almost all the time. And I don't understand why. Because you're not doing anything and there's no challenge to it. You can't survive in survival. You know, people are always coming in, this is hard, I can't do that. Well, it's supposed to be. It's called survival. You come here to survive. And look at the things we're doing on survival. We're doing creative things in survival. See those signs? See that statue? I did that in survival. Had to plant all the trees, cut down all the trees, find all the sheep, dye their wool, shear their wool. Blue, 2 colors of green, red, white, black, orange, 2 different types of wood. I had to make all that myself. I didn't just open my inventory and take it out. Also had to do all that red and purple and white, black, white, and red. There's a lot of blocks there. That's big. That is freaking huge. It actually stands out of my area. It's so big. There's another statue over there in Warp Ventus. You've seen Warp Ventus. Let's go take a look at that. People are building things in a creative, and they're doing, oh, this is great. Well, look what I built. I built a giant stadium. You know, I didn't use unlimited resources given to me free by the server because I hit E and they were there. I mined all those blocks. Mined them all. I worked out the distance to place those blocks and how to make a perfect circle. And I laid out the blocks and I went to there and I paid someone to finish it. All they really did was keep building it higher. They didn't create the circle. They didn't create the design. I did it myself. I built these platforms. I built 40% of the statue, 50% of the statue. Built that parkour. I built a racetrack out here. I have a racetrack. I didn't do it in creative. I did it in survival. I had to do this while being attacked by zombies and other stuff. You know, you can love your creative all you want. Good for you. But, I'm sorry, but you're not doing anything. You're just pretty much playing with Legos in a safe place. I fought off monsters to build all this. I built these walls. I fought monsters to build those walls. I mined all that endstone in the end. A lot of it time I was done while the dragon was still alive. So I had to fight the dragon off to get those too. I didn't want to fight the dragon. I wasn't prepared to fight the dragon, but I had to go get the endstone, so I was there. You know, I just don't care for the other servers. Sorry. None of this stuff was given to me. None of this stuff was free. I worked for all of it. And I appreciate it a lot more because I worked for it. And the people on survival, I respect more than people who hang out on the other server, especially creative, because you're not doing anything. You're not working for it. I like it here. Yeah, that's a rant. Guess what? I get to rant because it's my channel. I get to rant. I'm proud of what I've done here. There was a mountain there. A big mountain, and it come down like this. And it stopped somewhere around this area. And then I built a village over here. I ended up tearing the village out and just building this little area here with the trading post. Then I had a tiny little house on top. That little house up there. And I tore that entire mountain out and built this building in its place. Actually, I built all the stuff inside it. And I removed the mountain from around it. I'm proud of what I did there. You know, people can do that stuff in survival. Or, excuse me, creative. But it's not... It's unlimited resources, unlimited implements. You can break obsidian with your bare hand. That's not a challenge. Now look at those animals. There weren't any animals in this area when I started. I had to populate this area myself. Those animals are there because I'm here. I didn't just pop spawn eggs out of my inventory and make those. I had to come here, spend time on the server for those animals to repopulate. This whole area was desolate. There were no trees. It was just completely destroyed. And I made all this out of it. I feel proud about that. And this is Minecats Survival. If you're going to be on Minecats, you pick the right server. If you pick Survival, you pick the right place on this server to be, because we're the ones who work hard, but we don't have to. I think that was a Scrubbing Bubbles commercial from years ago, but... So I won't be making videos about the other servers because I don't care. I don't like them. I don't like creative. It I get so angry even thinking about talking about creative that I don't want to talk about it anymore. Left to Die, kill zombies. Woohoo! Underworld sounded exciting, maybe, sort of, kind of, but I probably won't. I might try it, but there probably won't be any videos on it. Kit PvP. You buy these special kits, and then you fight people. There are OP kits, and you fight people. You pretty much just ambush somebody, kill them. Okay, I get it. I'd rather do this. Yeah, there's no PvP, but why do you need PvP? Does the real world have people constantly going around killing each other? Oh, hi, Llama Lover. How you doing? Llama Lover 694. You used to be Grayson, but now you're not, I think. So, hey, glad to see you out there. Thanks for watching. Listen to me rant about how much I hate creative. You are a trooper. Oh, there's actually 4 people listening to me tell everybody how much I hate creative. People love hearing me talk about how much I hate other things. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if I can jump on that wall. Hey, I did. I'm pretty cool. So, this village... Oh, he was Clownfish. I'm sorry. Used to be Clownfish. He hates creative, too. Birds of a feather, yeah. I talked to Llama Lover yesterday. Logged onto the server and said, oh, I used to be Clownfish. I'm like, oh, I remember you. Oh, Team Creative, Lady Ferritti. Well... I don't hate it. I wouldn't go and trash it there. I just don't want to play it because I don't feel like it's good. But this village used to be totally destroyed, and I put it all back together, and I feel proud about that. You can build a village in creative, but it won't feel as good as building it from scratch like this. Hey there, let's kill a villager. Nah, I'm just gonna hit him in the face with some flesh. Just for fun. So I'm pretty much running out of ideas for live streams. I have no idea what I'm doing here, what I'm going to do next. You know, I had some friends who played this game with me for a while, but they're really lame. I mean, they're lame. Hi Nick, if you're listening or watching. My son-in-law Nick, he is doing some live streaming on Twitch himself. I think he was playing Evolve the other day. He'll be doing it on the weekends because he's got a job and he's responsible, so he won't be doing it every night like me, the guy not being responsible. But he's one of my friends that I played this game with, and then nobody wants to play it anymore. Or if they do want to play, we just never get together and play. And I even actually got my own realm. I didn't just get a trial. I got a realm for 3 months, and no one got on it. So, you know, it was a waste of money. Nobody wants to play the game with me, and so I'm here with you guys now. But even though I'm here with you guys, I think I got a debate going on. Everybody's saying the server has the best survival, and now they're all we hate creative, we hate survival, we hate you, we hate them. So yeah, I think I might have started a war. Sorry about that. But I'm here playing with you guys on this server, and even though I'm here playing with you guys, it's nice to have friends that you're playing with too. So we used to play, you know, we'd have LAN parties. We'd go to the same place and we'd all play the game together, or sometimes we'd get on like not really a team chat or anything, but it's pretty much a chat, and we'd talk and play. And it's not the same anymore because there's no one to talk and play with. Now there's Daisy Doggy. Let's say hi to her. But it's not the same. I like to be able to talk to people. You know, talking in chat is one thing, but I'd rather just be able to just talk into my mic, say, hey, how you doing? I don't know what chat I'm in. Oh, my fingers are just so sober today. Hate it. But what I'm hoping to do is if I can get a better computer, which I gotta get because I don't have a very good computer right now, I want to be able to run a TeamSpeak, a live stream, play the game, and be able to talk to people while we're doing it at the same time. But I don't know. I'd like to do a lot of collaborations. It'd be a lot of fun to get together and collaborate with people, even if it's not some huge exciting thing, as long as we're hanging out. That's all it takes. Just hanging out with people, being the TeamSpeak, talking, doing these things. That's all I'm looking to do. I don't want to make a huge Minecats series like those guys did, you know. Those were already highly established YouTubers doing something, you know. Get 4 established YouTubers and then start a server and play on it. Well, you've already got, 15 million subscribers between you. Ooh, you did something special. I've got 6 subscribers on YouTube. I had 7, but one was a hooker bot, and apparently your account got deleted. So now I've got 6, and those 6 subscribers are you guys. It's you guys. I worked hard for those 6 subscribers. So I'm actually feel proud about it. So I'm streaming and ranting. Streaming and ranting. Hookerbot. Hey Tessie, how you doing? you must be hanging out with us too. Let's see. Let's do the link one more time. There it is. I throw it up one more time. So that's me. So I feel proud. I've got 6 subscribers, and I worked hard for them. Where are we gonna fly at? Warp fly? Said it in the wrong chat. Warp wings? Sure, let's go to warp wings. I gotta find my wings before we can go. Let me see if I can find my elytra. All these words I can't pronounce. Ugh. But I'm happy to have my 6 subscribers. 6 more than I had before I started this. It's like 1 a month. 1 a month since I've started. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't put them on at all. No wonder. I'm like, oh, they're really clear. Because they're not showing because they weren't on. Let's go to warp wings and let's jump off of things. So if you want to come to warp wings too and hang out with us, why don't you just come down to warp wings and we'll fall through platforms as we log in. So turn around for more electric fun. Run and jump off the edge and try to hit the slime block. Not doing that. I'm right here. Oh, the guy just backed into me. Seriously, dude? So let's run this way. And let's see how far we can go. I usually couldn't get past like the 3rd sign. So today I got to. Oh, you pro glider, you well done. I win. And you lose. I win. I win, you lose. I'm being a jerk. Let's go back up to warp wings again. Hey, llama llama ding dong. Oop, I fell through the floor again. I miss Blue Pie Girl. That's one of my original girls. Her and Daisy629 were one of the originals that started hanging out with me in the streams, and Daisy Doggy started hanging out like every day because her boyfriend lives in a house near my house on the server. He is a zombie pigman, and they're very, very much in love. They're going to be getting married at the end of the year. So she will be Daisy Doggy Pigman. She's actually really upset that I named the zombie pigman Daisy Doggy's boyfriend. She actually got a little irate. Let's go back to Warp Wings again. So I told her I would rename the zombie pigman and would not call it... whoops, I fell down to the floor again. I wouldn't call the zombie pigman Daisy Doggy's boyfriend anymore. And we would make a poll and rename the zombie pigman so it wouldn't be her boyfriend anymore. So if you have any ideas what we should call that zombie pigman, send me a tell, and we'll choose which one we're going to call, what he's going to call him now. Oh, let's see. So I guess we're going to do it a different way. So if you have any idea what we should call the zombie pigman rather than Daisy Doggy's boyfriend, I was going to call him Mrs. Daisy Doggy, or Mr. Daisy Doggy, but she didn't like that idea either. I'm going to push her off of this. Name him Gary. Gary, as in SpongeBob Snail? I don't think so. 3, 2, 1, go! I fell. I failed. But I'm okay with that. We could call him Miss Blue Pie Girl's boyfriend. Name him Mr. Pickles in honor of my piggy. I got a friend, well, he's not much of a friend lately, but he doesn't like that cartoon Mr. Pickles or something. I don't know what's about, but he gets irate over anything named Pickle for some reason. I don't know why I should care what he thinks. I'm not bad. I'm just evil Biss off. Maybe we'll call him Gary Pickles. Let's call him Gary Pickles. I gotta waste a name tag on him, but we'll call him Gary Pickles. Pickles will rule all. Pickles will end up in relish. That's the only way I can eat pickles is in relish that I've diced up and put into salsa. I don't like any type of vegetables. Evil Bissoff is back. So let's call him Gary Pickles. Mr. Gary Pickles. I'll even get him a girlfriend, a chicken. I'll get him a girlfriend named a Chicken. We'll call the chicken Daisy Doggy. And piss her off that way. I know, you chop up those pickles and you've essentially murdered them. You've killed them and chopped them into tiny pieces, but then I put them in something else. I can't eat the relish by itself either. It's got to be spread into like 20 dead tomatoes with a whole bunch of dead cheese and some dead meat. And I eat it that way. So yeah, I don't. Oh, this is the way. Tommy from Rugrats. Do you guys see this, or is it just me? What do you see? So you're allowed to run too? I didn't know you could run. I thought you had to just stop where you landed. Huh. How else would you eat meat? Please do. I'm trying to be funny. Now you're gonna hurt my feelings and just make me cry. Wait, I just remembered. I have no feelings. I just landed on a big square booger. I want to grow out my legs. That's pretty hilarious. Okay, Gary, because I was going to say golden or something. What, Nick? Warp Wings, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. So we'll call the zombie pigman Mr. Gary Pickles, but we're going to give him his own chicken girlfriend named Daisy Doggy. It's only fair. Whee! I ain't gonna make it past the second sign. Oop, there I am. There's Miss Blue Pie Girl. Oh, no feelings you could hurted monster. A cold-hearted monster. I am a cold-hearted monster. Ask any of my ex-girlfriends. They'll tell you horror stories about me that only they remember, because I love women. Women are the greatest thing in the whole world. The world wouldn't even be worth living without women in it. But why can't they ever remember anything correctly? What the heck? Where are you? Who, me? I'm right here. But I dated a girl for a couple years, and she had trouble showing up to appointments. Like, hey, come over tomorrow and we'll hang out. Okay. And she didn't. Or, hey, let's go do something tomorrow night. And then couldn't find her. You know, she had trouble showing up to a lot of things, like life. And then I finally called it off. Said, you know, I can't do this anymore. You're unreliable. I ask you to go somewhere and you don't go. I ask you to come over. You say you'll be over. 4 hours later, you never show up. So she tells everybody how much of a monster I was. Oh yeah, because you said you're coming over at 4 and you never show up and it's midnight. That makes me a monster. Okay, I get it. Another girlfriend, she called me a control freak of some sort. You know what? My life revolves around whatever happens next. I don't plan anything. I don't, you know, if you want to do something at 4 o'clock, I'll do something at 4 o'clock. If you want to do something but you don't know when, I'll do something and you don't know when. I'm cool with that. I built the neighbor's garage because it showed up and he was going to go, the whole garage kit showed up, the slab was poured, everything was ready to go, but he was going on vacation for 2 weeks. And he was like, oh man, I wanted to build my garage, but we're going on vacation. So while he was gone on vacation, I built his garage. I put his garage together, and he come home, pulled up in his driveway, and I walked out and handed him the remote control. I said, here's the remote control to your garage door that I built you, because I got bored while you were gone. I thought it was fun. I'm not a bad guy. I'll do anything for anybody. Anytime, anywhere, for any reason. I just don't like to be screwed over. I'm not a bad guy. And if I had a girlfriend, she'd love me. Nah, she wouldn't. What's going on? How did you manage to... No clue, yeah. That's pretty funny. I've fallen off that close to the thing a couple times. Okay, no more bitching about relationships, because I haven't actually been in one in so long. I have no expertise to talk about relationships. Oh, someone just teleported on top of me. That was Ms. Blue Pie Girl, and there's the llama lover there. Oh, she jumped off onto the big booger. I'm gonna jump off onto the big booger. Boink, we're on the big booger together. Look at us. Boink, boink, boink. How long's it been since I've been in a relationship? Let's see. If I count the last relationship, 13 years. But if I do count the last relationship, a year and a half. Yeah. I was in a relationship, but she wasn't, apparently. Uh-oh, I'm gonna fall. The big booger. Let's jump back at the warp wings. And let's jump off the wrong way. Let's don't fly the right way. Let's fly the wrong way. Fly over spawn. So... okay, I think I'm flying. I don't know. But I can't see anything. Because nothing is... There it is. There's spawn. I'm flying over spawn, but it's rendering in so slow because my computer is so slow. Oop, I landed on a roof. Almost. And now I'm behind someone's shop. By the way, if you're looking for anything at the shops, come to shop 14. That's my shop. It's got a bunch of crap in it. Come and buy it. Llama lover likes somebody's skin. It rubs the skin on its lotion or it gets the hose again. You know, I hear that all the time and different people say it, that quote, but I've never actually seen the movie all the way through. From Silence of the Lambs, of course, and I've really got no desire to see the movie all the way through. I think Buffalo Bill is probably the only interesting part of the movie. And if I want to see Jodie Foster, I'll see her in Nell. Yes, I have a shop. Shop number 14. I'm a crate. Oh, as I was saying, the Silence of the Lamb thing. I was only quoting a movie that I've never seen all the way through. Not my fault. Creepiest quote ever. Oh, let's think of the creepiest quote ever. Huh. Can't say that one. There's kids on. I don't know. I've heard some people say some stupid things. I had an ex-girlfriend. And she was talking about how they'd found a tomb over in Egypt. And they were pretty sure it was some famous Egyptian queen. And she goes, you know, they'll be able to tell because they only mummified so many people. She thought only royalty were mummified. And I said, no. Everybody was mummified. Not everybody was, you know, buried in golden crypts. But they were all mummified. Matter of fact, when the Europeans showed up in that area, they raided all the tombs and took mummies home by the boatloads. You know, they had so many mummies, they were actually burning them for fuel to run their steamships. And she said, and I quote, "Ah, that makes sense. Mummies burn." Really? Oh, I love her, but when she said, "Ah, that makes sense, 'cause mummies burn," I almost lost my mind. Someone give you a warp. No. Who said ew? Don't say ew. There's nothing ew about it. Let's turn on the local chat. Oh, that makes sense, 'cause mummies burn. Stay away from your mother. I don't know your mother, Tessie. Is her name Beth? I hope not, 'cause then I know her. And I'd be honored to meet your mother. She sounds like a wonderful woman. Got a brat for a kid, but a wonderful woman. Oh boy. Let's see, let's go back to Warp Wings. I think everybody's still back at Warp Wings. Somehow I ended up at the Beth is your granny. Okay. Well, technically I'm a grandfather, so I do have grandchildren. I'm older than the average YouTuber and Minecrafter. Splat. That was a... Yeah, that was terrible. And I've got kids who play the game, and I've got kids who have kids. They don't quite play the game yet, but they will soon. So yeah, I got 3 grandchildren. Their names are Tatum, and I have a Warp Tatum on the server. I have a grandson. His name is Elias. I don't have a Warp yet. I'm going to hit you with a stake. I wouldn't do that. I'm not 12. I am a little older than 12. I'm, let me think, 100. And I got a little granddaughter, excuse me. Her name is Carolyn, but I've been calling her Squishy. And my daughter, Amy, her name is A-I-M-E, or is it A-M-I-E? I spell it wrong all the time. But, she chose those names for her sons, Elias and Tatum. And my daughter, Jessica, got Carolyn, and I loved calling her Squishy because she's my little Squishy. I grab her little cheeks all the time and give them little squishes because she's awesome. And we play all the time. And she knows Grandpa will give her anything she wants. And I mean anything. She's always runs to me when anything happens because she knows if she scrapes her knee, she's going to get candy or cake or something. Because she's only a year and a half, but she's got me figured out completely. And she likes playing with my tools. Every time I work on something, she's got to play with the tools I've got. So I let her play with tools. I let her play with dangerous tools too. I don't let her plug them in, but I let her have them. She's actually got a blunted screwdriver in the car she drives around with. Or she's in the back seat and her mom drives. And her dad, he's into tools too, so we got videos of her playing with tools all the time. My grandsons, they like to mess with tools all the time. They like to be really dangerous all the time. They're jumping off the couch. They will jump 15 feet across the floor and smash into the ground. And I let them. But if my little Squishy even leans back on a chair, I'm terrified, and I tell her she can't do that because girls and boys they're different. They really are. Boys, you just let them go out there and smash into things, get hurt once in a while because that's what being a boy is all about. But girls, you protect them. You protect them constantly. You can't let them get hurt because girls are to protect, boys should let them get hurt. So I got kids, I got grandkids, I don't have any pets right now because I don't have anywhere to store my pets because I don't have any boxes. Well, I'm sure you probably do that. You probably smash into things all the time, Pet. I've seen you crash on here a million times too. No, I'm just joking. I'm sure you're a wonderful, wonderful person. Yeah, my grandsons, they just beat the crap out of each other constantly. When I grew up, between us, there were 10 of us. 10 boys and girls. 3 girls and 7 boys, yeah. And, God, I had to count and do basic math. There were 10 of us and only 3 of them were girls. How many were boys? And I was the second youngest. And I got crapped on a lot. And It wasn't even worth getting out of bed most of the time. So, but yeah. My brothers and sisters, they were animals. Hardly even human. Yeah, youngest is fun. Being the youngest is the greatest thing in the world because you get anything. You know, when you're the oldest, you get everything new. Whoops. Because you're the first. And then you start handing everything down to the younger kids. But when you're the youngest, oh, we can't let young baby boy, perfect child have anything. They get brand new because it's no good. It's no good by the time it gets to them. And I was what's considered a middle child because my mother had 4 children. My father had 3 children. And then they married each other and had 3 more children. So I was in the middle of those 3. And absolutely forgotten. And it was miserable. It's still miserable. To this day, I'm miserable. My childhood was horrible. My family is horrible. I'm just going to jump off cliff after cliff after cliff until I'm down at sea level. Well, girls are wonderful. They get, you know, I'm going to tell you something. Relish your life right now. You're all young, and you got the world by the cojones. Take all the free opportunities you're going to get. School is the best free opportunity you're ever going to get in your entire life. Everything is free. You get to learn anything you want. You get to do anything you want. Anything you don't learn in school, you have to pay to learn later in life. I learned to weld in high school. I learned to work with wood in high school. I learned to work with metal in high school. And it was a great opportunity. I didn't use it until years later in life. I wish I'd used it a lot earlier. Well, there's learning what you want and learning what you should learn. Math is, you need to learn math. If you don't learn math, you won't make it anywhere in the world doing anything. Ouch, she bumped into me. Math is the basis of life, and numbers are awesome. I love math. You won't get through the world without math, period. You can't figure out a tip, you can't figure out how to count change. You don't always have your phone with you to do the math. If I set you in a room and give you some math problems, say here's a piece of paper and here's a pencil, do this math problem, and if you don't get it done, you don't get out of the room, your phone won't help you. You know, and if you can't do math, life is just not worth it. Math is I understand not learning history. There's not a lot of daily time where you got to say you have to do math or new history to get through your day. You got to do math to get through your day. You got to figure out how angles for cutting complex cuts on my table saw and miter saws to make all these different angles to make all these boards come together. I got to figure it all out one at a time, one angle at a time, and I learned how to do that in math. And it made it so easy. Fractions, decimals, balancing equations. It's awesome. Once you learn the basics of math, you can get through pretty much anything in life. And if you don't like math, you won't make it in the world. Math is easy. So take all the free opportunities you get in high school, junior high, or middle school, I guess they call it now, and have fun with it. Even college. I didn't care much for college. I didn't go to college. I didn't want to go to college. And I've never really regretted that. One thing I regret about not going to college is not having that piece of paper telling everybody what I can do. I've done jobs where I should have been an engineer. I should have had a degree saying I'm from engineering, but I didn't need the engineering degree because I could do it. I covered for a guy for 2 years at a job who they were trying to hire an engineer to do the job. They couldn't find anybody who could do the job with a degree. They had me doing the job for 2 years, but will let me keep it because I was an engineer with a degree. Nobody was going to do the job. I was the only one that could do the job. Boom, I'm going to fall. Refill your name tags. What is refilling my name tags got to do? Oh, and my chest. I would refill the name tags, but I've got to find name tags to refill it. I'm not going to buy them and sell them to you for half price like I do. The date today in the United States is... Right now it's April 13th. I know it's in my shop if you want it refilled, but I'm not going to refill it in the shop until I find them. But I got no time to find name tags. I'm always screwing around being a responsible adult. I can't fly. So what do we do next, kids? It's almost been an hour. It's going to take this video 7 days to upload with my crappy internet. I'm better off mailing this video to YouTube than actually trying to upload it with my internet service. And when I say mail, I mean copy it onto a CD-ROM, put it in the US mail, and mail it to them. Hey, responsible adults made this game. Irresponsible adults made you. Ah, I hate flying. I can never get these wings work. Good job, Tessie Loves. Good job. Perfect landing for you. On the other hand, cannot even jump off a tree without not landing. I got too much delay from when I jump and click the space bar to when I start actually flying. That's adults. Those are adults. 20-year-olds are adults. I don't know what you consider an adult, but that's an adult. There. Yeah, there are a lot of fun facts, but most of them are made up. Pretty responsible ones. They created companies. That shows a responsibility. They had responsibilities to investors and later shareholders. They didn't just do it. They didn't say, oh, tomorrow I'm going to make YouTube. They got a plan together. They got friends and people who knew what they were doing, and they got people to invest money into them, which means they had to present to them to say, hey, we need money to do this. They had to be responsible to get people to invest. That's a responsible adult. What is it? Did you know crocs tank blood to their limbs? Huh? Okay, I thought you were talking about shoes. We just fought over a hot dog. Don't fight over hot dogs. There's 8 or 10 in the pack. Look at me. I'm the center of attention. Look at me. Did someone just fall on their face? I just saw a weird glitch. It looked like someone fell on their face in the game. Someone must have flown in. You had a birthday on Sunday? Congratulations. You win the hot dog. No more fighting over it. Give her the hot dog. Oh. Okay, well, we're going to see you later, Nick. What should I say later? We're going to miss you. We're going to miss you every day. Wait a second. I forgot I have no failings. Whee! I think it's been the most fun I've had in a long time. The live streams are getting pretty lame lately, but this has made it fun. And I'm not ranting about the other servers anymore, so I'm not mad anymore. So I'm actually feeling better about today. I have to make sure I never go back to any of the other servers again and get upset. But I tell you what, it's been about 50 minutes. And as I said, ow, 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 ow. Why are you doing that? Why would you do that, people? Ow, 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 ow. But, don't yell at me. You said you were leaving. Someone said they were leaving. But I'm going to end the video here because I got to get this edited and uploaded to YouTube sometime before 9 billion years from now. So I'm going to do my outro. Listen to my outro. It's really cool. I wrote it down on a piece of paper, then I read it to you. So this is how it goes. That's it for this episode. I will be doing my best to get a video out every day at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time in the United States. And once again, thanks for watching. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And if you feel up to it, give a like and or dislike on that video. I like that. And or give a dislike. That's funny. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. Yep, people still use Facebook once in a while. And as always, I'm going to hit Miss Blue Pie Girl in the face with a steak. Later, Minecraft freaks.